It's Tuesday, May 21st here in Seoul, and I'm Debbie Won with your daily news from Korea Now.
U.S. President Donald Trump has said that North Korean leader Kim Jong-un wanted to remove only one or two of the 5 nuclear sites in the north during their summit in Hanoi in February. Trump made the remarks in an interview with Fox News on Sunday. It's the first time that the U.S. president has publicly mentioned an actual number of North Korea's nuclear sites. The Hanoi summit collapsed as Kim and Trump failed to reach an agreement on the scope of Pyongyang's denuclearization and Washington's sanctions relief. Since then, the bilateral negotiations have hit an impasse. Trump, however, still highlighted that there have not been nuclear and long-range tests in the past 2 years. But in recent weeks, Pyongyang did make some subtle moves, including a series of short-range missile launches to pressure Washington to show flexibility in their nuclear negotiations. Kim Jong-un has also set a year-end deadline for the U.S. to come up with the, quote, right methodology for the stalled negotiations. Global K-pop sensation BTS has wrapped up the U.S. leg of its world tour over the weekend. The group held a total of 6 concerts in 3 American cities, including Los Angeles, Chicago, and New Jersey this month. And according to its agency, BTS has drawn some 320,000 spectators to their concerts in the U.S. The group will continue its world tour in São Paulo, Brazil this coming weekend, and then make their way over to the UK, France, and Japan next month. South Korea's foreign ministry said Monday that it will carefully look into Japan's request for the formation of an arbitration panel to address the long-simmering issue of Tokyo's wartime forced labor. Earlier in the day, the ministry received a formal request for the panel's establishment from Japan, which bases it on dispute settlement procedures that are laid out in a 1965 state-to-state accord that normalized bilateral ties after Japan's colonization of the Korean peninsula. The accord stipulates that the 2 sides are to settle any dispute related to the accord primarily through diplomatic channels. And if they fail to settle it, the case can then be referred to a commission involving a third country arbitrator agreed on by the 2 sides. Tensions have run high between the 2 countries as Japan has protested South Korean Supreme Court rulings last year that ordered Japanese firms to compensate South Korean victims of forced labor. Japan argues that all colonial-era repatriation issues were settled under the 1965 deal.
And those are your top headlines for today. For full-length articles, you can check out the official Yonhap News website, linked down below. As always, don't forget to subscribe to Korea Now for more daily updates.